With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team.
It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Paul Skeens. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 640.
That's down and in. That's 99 at the knees.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Dansby Swanson. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And Happ goes the other way for a single. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. He's one of the best players in the game. The 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0. That one ripped, but foul. The 2-1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pat off of first with 2 away. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Matthew Boyd. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Horner over to first. One pitch and one out. Here's the Pirates lineup now. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Kyle Tucker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. There's a swing and a miss.
Let's go, King Tuck.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Amaya takes it in for the out. And there's two down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Two down, base is empty. And the batter now, Aaron Judge. Judge comes up empty there. Good job to fight that one off.
This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Two down, nobody on. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That's off the mark. 3-2 down. Cal Raleigh waits on deck. And they'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. He'll keep both their challenges.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Scoreless after one. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So the Pittsburgh Pirates are hovering around 500, about a third of the way into this season. And Singy, for a team that was a popular preseason pick, is that a disappointment?
I'd say so, Boog. They were supposed to be among the best in the league. Instead, they're in the middle of the pack so far. That's not to say they can't turn it on and start cruising up the standings, but they need to start showing something soon.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Skeens in his third season, 23 years old. And, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit. Hard hit, right side. Murakami steps on the bag. One out in the second.
The third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And the sweeper misses. No score here in the second. Left field. And that is foul. And that one hammered. Tucker really on his horse for it. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
He was all over that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 0-1. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
It's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Swanson launched a homer in his most recent game. The Cubs looking to strike first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swing and a ground ball. Come on. On to first. Third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, Munetaka Murakami. Fastball is outside.
He hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here.
Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Pena gets his lead at first, nobody out. That misses. And it's 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Out towards right center field. And there's 1 down.
Batting it, the second baseman, Marte.
2 aboard with 1 out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Inside, ball 1.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fouls away the first offering. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Next pitch misses. And a count now even up. The Pirates with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. High fly ball down the left field line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Ball 1, no strikes. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Pete Crow Armstrong down. His dad, Matt, grew up a huge Cubs fan and passed that fandom along to PCA. When Pete was a young kid, he'd either have his dad take him out back to play baseball, or he'd put him in front of the TV and watch the Kerry Wood 20 strikeout game from 1998. Top of the third, no score. Ripped on a line.
Next to the call, the left fielder,
Now here is Ian Happ. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Happ. Slice to right. Fair ball. And he's got a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. Dansby Swanson, the next to hit.
Nope. Ball 1.
Jansen. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Man on second, 2 down. And that misses. And now 3-0.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. In there for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Corner, the lead runner at second. Swanson at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cubs strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1. Well, we go bottom 6. The batter will be the shortstop. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Munetaka Murakami.
Ball. Down.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ben Brown, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The Buccos trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 2-2 now. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Luke Little comes on now. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Up next for the Pirates, Kazuma Okamoto. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it. Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering is downstairs. Marte hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Score holds. It's 3-1. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Cubs leadoff man. On the mound now for the Pirates, Edwin Uceda.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that skips into dirt. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Up next for the Cubs,
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter,
Sammy Sosa now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of his zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Let's go, Edwin.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. In the air to left center. Judge has a beat on it. He's got it.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman,
2 outs, runners at first and second. Michael Busch will hit next.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And fouled off.
Come on, Edwin.
Out towards left center. Merrill on the move. Makes the catch. Inning over. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And there's a ball. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now at the plate, Jackson Merrill. He's a guy who does it all. And time called at the plate. Be trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nick Gonzalez.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
In there at the knees.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Up the middle, Swanson. Over to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's Ohtani. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Step off, throw to first. Gonzalez back in on a dive. Tying run at the plate. Sliced hard, but foul. The tying run at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-2 there. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move. The new pitcher in the game, Bobby Milner.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. On the ground to short. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Pirates leave 1, and they still trail it here 3-1. So coming into the game now on defense, Tyrone Taylor. He'll be patrolling center field. And now it's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
New pitcher on here, Jimmy Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Garcia, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, pretty much forget about it.
And that's outside. And the count is filled up. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
1 up, 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Just missed. Now all even up. And that just misses. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And now it's Dansby Swanson. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Cubs down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. On to the bottom of the 8th, leading off, number 99. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the 0-2. This one in the air, right field. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's the catcher, Raleigh. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. The Cubbies holding on to a 2-run lead. Tied him up inside with that one. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. First and second, no outs. Jeremy Pena, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate, known for his late inning heroics. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Munetaka Murakami, the next Pirate to hit. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So the tying run at second. That one missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 1-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Swanson. There's one. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Let's go, kid.
That misses. And the count is 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. But no advance from the runners.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Daniel Palencia.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
The batter,
Here's
number 10,
Ketel Marte.
second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Inside at 100. And that's ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Late swing, foul to the left. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning.
You got this.
Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner at third, nobody out. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tucker should have this one. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The relay, save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
So no one on after the sac fly. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Swinging a foul straight back.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. You're the top of the 9th. In the air, left field. 2 away now.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So digging in, Sammy Sosa. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put it.
Here comes the manager. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Brian Hoeing.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Suzuki in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Rip, but it curls foul. Sosa, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Now a chance for Michael Busch. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. And 9. Bottom of the 9. Here's the center fielder, number 15. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, J.J. Bleday.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Well, not the encore performance we thought we'd see from him, Boog. Still loafer, and it's getting late.
The Cubs trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's a base hit, and they'll bring the tying run to the plate. Up next for the Pirates, Kyle Tucker. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. Here's Ohtani flying around third. And now they trail by 1.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. This to third, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And it's second. Out to short, Swanson. Throw to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So they're down to their final out. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Trying to deliver as the hero. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball one. That one ripped, but foul. And on second, 2 down. And the count 1-2. Valencia is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You've got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.